It's impossible to slide with it. It don't work. Let me check, make sure that other damn guitar's tuned too.
Yeah, they tell you? Yeah.
Yeah. I won't hardly let anybody touch this one. Good. I need a little. Well, you got a whole traveling show, don't you?
Get down the case and get on playing with two people. It's like playing in bed.
See, this is the three-way switch. You probably remember all these. And these certain models would lodge in between there. Now they make five ways because there's one guy down at Fender said, you know, Leo had it figured out. He said, if it ain't broke, why do they want to fix them, you know? He said, Leo had it figured out. Why didn't they just stay with it? Now they've changed the amplifiers and all that stuff. Now they want to get back and figure out what sound came out of them old ones. But they want to charge $2,500 for them. I still got one of my old Fender Twins. Got a sound to it.
A lot of people say that the guitars got soul to it too.
Oh man.
Where did this guitar come from, and does it inspire you?
You bet. Without this, I'm nothing. I can pick up another guitar and just feel like it's just a guitar. And this is me. The one they're making for me down there is, it says 0001, and it's the signature model, DA-DB, Duane Allman, Delaney Bramlett. So, and it's a one of a kind. And I told them if we could put some scuff marks on it, make it look almost like this. If they don't, I will. I know how to do it. You hang it on the wall for a while, kick it around. You just don't make them like that. You know, when you do these things like, you know, most people have to have these big old Marshall amps and all that stuff for you get these sounds, fat sound. This little bitty chimp, you know, you can get anything you want out of it. You don't have to have all that stuff. There's a guy up in Canada had been working now he said since the album came out, so that must have been 20 years ago. I did with Eric a song called "Let It Rain." which is going to go into the. They tell me now that it's going to go into the archives. The epitome of the sound from a Fender guitar through a Champ, and he's been trying to figure out all this time. There's a little box in the back of this right now that he's made this whole unit to create that sound. I said, well, if you just ask me, all I'll tell you was take Duane's guitar, plug it in the Champ, and over it about 6 times, you got it. You wouldn't have to waste all these years. That's what the sound was.
But you take that guitar was created in '54, and there was a chord from that guitar to that amp.
To that end, that's all I ever use. I don't use any gizmos. They get in my way. Matter of fact, I don't use this thing here. I think originally it had one, but not since Duane never used it. I guess he threw it away. It's never been one of them since I've had it, since he gave it to me. And well, I know it wasn't on when he was doing it because I was always using it on stage. So.
Tell me how that happened. How did you end up with the guitar?
Well, I was telling you a while ago, I used to snatch it from him. We'd be getting ready to play, and I said, I'm playing this one, and you play this one. And at the time, I think I still have it, a gold top Fender, Gibson. And when I played this guitar, I didn't care about any of the guitars anymore. I said, I had to play this all the time. That drove him crazy, you know. And then finally, after all those years, we got through with the tour. And, you know, he would show up at my house and he'd say, well, here we're going on tour today. And how'd you know? I'm here, got my guitar, and we'd go. And the Allman brothers would be on tour. I said, where's the brothers? I don't know, but I'm here, let's go. And we did that all the time. I was sued about 12 times, so. But I mean, I wasn't asking him to, he just wanted to. We wanted to play. So anyway, we got through one tour in New York, just before he died. And I was getting ready to come back out here, and I thought he was coming on with me. And he decided to go down to Macon. And he walked into my brother's room, who was managing the group at the time, and this thing was in the case, and he handed it to him and said, tell him to open up and look inside. And I did. There was a little guitar wire that had broken, wrapped around here. And then there's a little leather piece tied onto that, and that's what he hung it on the wall with. And on that, he had tied a little note saying, wear it in good health. And so I've had it ever since. And him and I went to King Curtis's funeral, because they used to call us the Fearless Threesome. We was always together. And we went to his funeral, and about 3 or 4 weeks later, I went to his. I was on stage. As a matter of fact, I was expecting him to show up. We were in somewhere up the coast here. I'm not sure if it's Oregon, Washington, or even California. It could have been. I'm just not sure anymore where it was at. But I was on stage, and my brother got the call backstage, and he wouldn't tell me. I was right in the middle of the show, so I didn't. And we had 2 shows to do that night, so I had to do the next show knowing that he had been killed. He just left the hospital and ran into that truck. And it was pretty hard for me to do that last show. It was really.